Hello everybody. We'll try portrait mode since we are looking at portraits. This is of course a left side portrait of a woman. Looks like she may have blonde hair. We're gonna look at a couple different things here. I'll try to keep this left profile perfect. You see how you can get that perfect profile there? As if the person's looking away or they're walking away from us. If you look right here on this side, you're gonna start to see some of the paint that I have not noticed yet. So there is actually a painted on image here. You can see her eye right there. We're basically looking at a piece of a cave painting, but this is a big piece of quartz. This quartz is rather large. I've gotten stronger from holding these and carrying them around, for sure. Look at that one. Very weird one. That can't be it. There's no way. It's got to be like this. Because you see the way, you look at these angles, you see the angles down the stone? Those are like guides. And they'll show you how to look through these. This is a really neat one. But the motif that I kind of want to show you, there's even a portrait right there on the far right. You see the cheekbone? As if the person's really looking away from us. They're almost turned all the way away. Look at these eyes in here. See, when you put them right at us, they don't look right. You just see the carvings and etchings. But when you tilt them, you can start to see that those turn into lines and the circles become more round and things. Really neat. I was gonna see if this was the chipmunk girl, but I'm not sure that it is. So this sucker's getting pretty heavy, but you can see how there are these portraits. There's a sunken in eye, the one that's kind of right here for this portrait. You can see how the black hair comes back. Now she's looking away from us. Just turn back and look right back at us. Sorry for spinning you guys around like that. So this one, you're gonna have to look for the paint. There's not too much carvings. There's not too many carvings. There are carvings, I can see them. They're really small micro carvings. So, but for the eye, for this one, you can see it kind of in the middle of the screen there. Go ahead and tilt her like this, or maybe even him. Let's go ahead and get another different picture of a person from this angle. Not the best one with the most defined stuff on it, and that's because it's, as we say, there's so many other things on this too, so that's probably why. But these little circles, these eyes and things that are in here, these micro carvings that more than likely many of you guys can't see yet, you start to be able to pick up on these little patterns and etch marks on these, especially when you have these motifs. Look at this very long exaggerated hair. So the woman looking away from us, turning back to peek back at us, looking away. And you can see, if you look where her eye would be, you can see the circle there for her eye. So she's in there. You can play around with it and see if we can get the nose and everything out, because normally you can. You can, once you get it just perfect, everything will pop out to where it's really looks very lifelike. That's the whole point of these. Something maybe perhaps like that. You can see we're looking at just the edge of the face, just the little ripples and bumps and things, looking for like cheekbones and things like that. So that's how this art is. It's really interesting, very, very weird. I never saw this giant diamond before. There's a very nice eye on the top of that. Look at that. There's still lots of paint and stuff on here, still lots of paint. I apologize for the focus. I'm trying to keep it going for us. Really neat one, very women-centric piece. So here we have a nice piece of crystal, and you can see the half of the face depicted on here, which is really all that you need because that's all that you're looking at. And this one is kind of tilting to the other side there, and you can see much better her eye and stuff in there. You can see how when you tilt her away, how that eye really gets defined, how they're going when she's walking away. And again, that same motif, the black hair. See how it's very long and big. Just covers everything. So there we are, friends. Got some very large versions of this. This is a recent pickup. You can see the actual natural color of the stone where it has been shipped, probably by me accidentally, you know, during transport. This is a very nice one. There's a portrait of the woman in black with the white being her hair for this side. Look at all those little micro carvings and lines and shapes and things that are all over this. You can start to see how there's portraits. See the eyes and the noses on every corner and every edge of this piece. It's not just the woman's portrait with the blonde hair. It's so much more. All over it, in every direction and in every way. See the carvings and things. See the eye. Oh my gosh, this thing's like 50 pounds. It's also a giant mushroom. Let me show you, and I'm not joking about the mushroom because I'll show you again right here. We're gonna take a look at a couple mushrooms. And then we'll save the rest for later. There's a really cool mushroom. It's got hashes. You see the lines up and down it. They crisscross in like an inch. But there it is. And then here's the other one. Hope you guys are getting ready for spring. I see some rock hounding channels firing up. So excited to see some of my friends back in the game. And I hope you guys are excited for spring to come as well. I know I am. I'm over this cold. So, all right, guys. Till next time. Take care. Bye-bye.